yet another What Do You Think? Brought to you by Abdul in the Bushes and Praxis.
Did Adolf Hitler say, "Our movement is Christian"? The quote in a viral meme with the Nazi leader's picture read, "We tolerate no one in our ranks who attacks the ideas of Christianity. Our movement is Christian." It is true that Hitler said this in 1928. History shows that Hitler's National Socialist movement, once in power, sought to destroy Christianity. Evidence from the Nuremberg war crime trial show that the Nazis simply lied and made deals with the churches while planning a slow and cautious policy of gradual encroachment to eliminate Christianity. Also chronicled is the Nazis' violent persecution, not only of the Jews, but also specifically of members of the Roman Catholic faith, which included mass arrests that sent scores of believers to concentration camps. 6 million Jews and 6 million Christians and opponents of Hitler. A doctored photo of Hitler discovered, unraveling Hitler's religious deception. The message of the fake photo was truer than the original, which served as deceptive propaganda. Why would Hoffman, Hitler's photographer, remove the cross some years later? This change probably was initiated by Hitler. Presumably, Hitler no longer wanted to be so closely associated with Christianity. Even the caption to the photo changed in the 1938 to Adolf Hitler after sightseeing at the historic Marienkirche in Wilhelmshaven. This makes clear that Hitler was not attending a church service, as many Germans might have thought from the earlier editions. Rather, he was merely viewing the architecture. Historically, Hitler broke decisively with Christianity in 1937. From Hitler's writings, speeches, monologues, and private conversations, as well as his associates' diaries and memoirs, there is no change in Hitler's religious views from the beginning of his political career to the end of his life. Like his father, Hitler was a skeptic and heretic from his teen years. There is a significant change, however, in the religious image of Hitler created by Nazi propaganda. Before 1934, when Hitler gained full dictatorial control of the German government, Hitler did sometimes publicly make pro-Christian statements to cater to the German public. These pro-Christian statements were strongest in his early political career in the 1920s, weakened in the early 1930s, and are conspicuously absent in his post-1934 rhetoric. Hitler felt that the teaching of peace and love by Jesus was a weakness that did not fit his aspirations, and allied himself with the Islamic Middle East, Islam being primarily a political system posing as a religion, bent on world domination through the sword. "It's been our misfortune to have the wrong religion," Hitler complained to his pet architect Albert Speer. Why did it have to be Christianity, with its meekness and flabbiness? Islam was a manner religion, a religion of men, and hygienic too. The soldiers of Islam received a warrior's heaven, a real earthly paradise with houris and wine flowing. This, Hitler argued, was much more suited to the Germanic temperament than the Jewish filth and priestly twaddle of Christianity. So, was Hitler a Christian? Atheists have been taken by the brilliant Nazi propaganda machine and claim that he was a Christian. Muslims make the same claim, forgetting that Hitler persecuted Christians and aligned himself with the arch-opponents of Christianity, the Muslims. The incorporation of Muslim troops into his war machine and his association with the Grand Mufti of Jerusalem is proof of this. So, was Hitler a Christian? That depends on how one defines Christianity. A Muslim is one who follows in the footsteps of Muhammad, and a Christian is one who follows in the footsteps of Jesus. So, I ask you, did Hitler follow in the footsteps of Jesus?